Welcome back to some Overwatch action. We are here. It's Monday night at 7, and we are watching SAIT Varsity take on the Florida Tech Black. I got Cam with me. Cam, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. Looking forward to this next game.
Yeah. So the first game here by the SAIT Varsity team, that one was they did win that one by a forfeit from the other team, so they got an easy win on that one. That puts their record to 4-3, same as the Florida Tech Black. We are just waiting for some last-minute bans and the map pick. I think we are on Lijiang Tower, so we'll be starting off there. Might as well just go through the team while we're at it. Over on the SAIT side, we got Danny Heatley, Pork Rye, Carbonatrix, Modern Plague, and special sub-in D4. And then over on the other side, we got Soul Eater, aimbot.exe, love that name, that's a great one, Jake, Rigbone, and Pricey Packet. Ooh, fun little bit of alliteration, I do love that. We are just going to be sending in some R's to make sure we are good and ready. So, we did get a little bit of a chance to talk down to the team. They are pumped for this one. We watched them do a little bit of practicing. They were doing some 5v5 just with some randos there online, and watching the team work together was kind of cool, watching them play. It's so interesting watching teams play in the same room. I don't know if you've ever played like a competitive, like in any sort of esport game, you know, online with your buddies in the same room. It's so much more fun, but also intimidating at the same time.
Yeah, it's a very different experience than when you're just sitting on your own in the room and have your buddies in the headphones, but that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, so having a whole room full of excited players, because not only do we have the varsity team playing, but we have the academy team playing. I also seen some of the League of Legends players were in there practicing tonight, and that Smash Brothers table is always busy down in the esports room. Real shame we didn't get a team for this time around, but if you stick tuned, we may have a Smash Brothers team coming up next semester. Very excited to call some Smash Brothers games.
That would be a lot of fun.
So we're just waiting. Just waiting a little bit more. We're just going to see here in the chat. Just want to double check and see how we are doing. Okay, yeah, we are all good. We're just waiting for some teams to start up. I think we're just going to throw it onto the BRB scene here for a second. now arriving at Lijiang Tower. Love that voice line. So we are ready with some Overwatch action. I got Cam Sperling here.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. I'm excited to see this game. We didn't get to see them in that 5 o'clock game because they got the forfeit, so now we actually get to see them in action this time around, so I'm excited.
Yeah, we get to see the SAIT Varsity team. So, just a reminder, over on the SAIT team, we're going to have Danny Heatley, Pork Rye, Carbonatrix, the Modern Plague, and D4. Jump on over with the tank, Carbonatrix here. With the thanks spray, lovely there. We're going to jump on, yeah, Lucio! Modern Plague playing the highly mobile and very disruptive healer, Lucio. This map's got a bunch of different water traps, so we'll definitely see Lucio booping people, using that big sonic woofer to launch people off bridges. Should be a lot of fun. Lucio here, giving his team the speed boost. They're going to be the first on the point, hopefully. See if the other team did the Lucio boost. No, but they have some high mobility characters that just had to jump the wall. Jump on over to the Sojourn here. Danny Heatley firing rounds down. Just trying to disrupt as many people as they can, get as many headshots as they can too, and get those healers in the far back. That's what you want this character doing. Firing some rounds down, trying to win this fight over here. They're getting some heals from the Lucio. That Lucio being very aggressive up there. Double kill. Modern Plague doing a great job. Nice job getting pricey packet. SAIT takes the point. So, for you fans who are new to Overwatch, that happened really quick. In the middle of that little temple that we just seen, that was the control point, and SAIT managed to keep the Florida Tech off of it. We're watching Florida Tech here. No, Rigbone fell off the cliff. I think he might have got booped. I don't know what ended up knocking him off. Woo! Pork Rye doing a good job over here. Playing the Cassidy. Let's see what Carbonatrix is up to. Doing such a good job. Well, trying to do a good job here. Just taking up space.
And that's the Rumatra that he's playing, right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I see what he's doing. He's waiting to see if that... Yeah, he's just waiting. Waiting. Baits the hook out. Now he's going to try to push in a little bit more. Nope. Just taking up space. Doing a good job controlling this angle. Seen one ult go off. Seen another ult go off. Oh, is he going to use his ult? Yes, he is. Getting the big physical punches out there. Oh no, here comes... I don't even know what that character was doing there. Oh, that was his own ult, sorry. There we go. So he's using his ult. He's sucking those abilities there. They drain health from people. There we go. And Lucio comes on back to heal. Let's jump on over to that Lucio. We've got Modern Plague. Zipping around, giving their team some boosts. Pork Rye, Danny Heatley. Danny Heatley. A lot of mobility on this character, being able to jump around like that. Got the height. They're using their ult, the big railgun. Lights up one.
Chasing another.
Lights up two. Gets the third. Wow. Great job on that. And a team wipe. Holy smokes. SAIT takes the point and the objective. First point to SAIT. Great job from SAIT there. We don't think we've actually seen too many deaths on the SAIT team. Yeah, wow. Carbonatrix at 13-0. Dan Heatley at 10-0. Wow, wow. Great job by the SAIT team. So we are going to see what these players are doing. Looks like we're not going to see any changes on the composition here. Oh, let's see if he can take the shot.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yep. Go on to D4 Sun here. Takes the teleporter. Going for another super quick rollout with the teleporter. And wow, and they still got matched. Holy smokes. Two very quick rollouts by both teams. Very similar teams as well. Both of them playing more pokey style tanks, so that means tanks that got some range to them. Fighting for the control here. These stairs and this high ground so important. Pork Eye getting a kill there. D4 Sun taking out the tank. Modern Plague, wow, gets 2 melee kills as a Lucio. Fantastic. And that is it. Another team wipe for SAIT. Holy smokes. They take the point and
They are a well-oiled machine.
oh, yeah, today they are working so well together. Let's pull on with Modern Plague here, see how they are doing. Modern Plague playing the Lucio. Lucio is a passive healer, so they just have a radius around them that just, you know, delivers heals.
So their main focus then is to try and just kind of hang near their friends so they can heal them up.
Exactly. They also have a speed boost, which is incredibly useful. And that boop, which, there you go, just knocks 2 people off the map. Easy peasy. Yeah.
Well, Florida's down 4 players.
Yeah. SAIT up at 35% control of that point. They just kind of got it and forgot it. They're going to be walking away. There isn't too many flank points on this map. It's very, you know, just one kind of rectangle on both sides. And Florida Tech doesn't want to go to the right because they just ran into a ton of trouble getting pushed off the map. Looks like they're going to try to go on the left-hand side there. Wrecking Ball gets in. He's going to try to spin around, do some damage. Nothing happens. Modern Plague has their ult. Good thing they didn't use it there because they ran out of time. Or they were, oh, Pork Rye gets 1 kill. Slip it in, stalk the Ammonetrix there. Goes for another kill, gets a triple. Holy smokes, Pork Rye doing a great job. Jetpack Cat high in the sky. The Hammond still running around. Jetpack Cat still there. And, oh, the cat is gone. Jetpack Cat, the subject of some pretty good nerfs just recently. Pork Rye playing tag with the enemy Lucio. And Pork Rye, wow, picks up the assist to go on a 10-person kill streak. Holy smokes. Let's see what Carbonetrix is up to. Wow, Carbonetrix making short work of that one and going for the Wrecking Ball. Just going to punch it down as it tries to make a run. Is he going to get the kill? Oh! Gets picked up by the cat, but it doesn't matter. SAIT picks up the round, and he gets a sweet little delivery. And that is that. Good game. Modern Plague picks up the play of the game with the Lucio. Boop. Great little
just
bop
knocked
there.
him right over the edge there.
Yep. That's the 1 kill. Here comes the next one. Gives him a little boop. And goodbye. It's a long way down from the top of that tower. All right, folks, we're going to be right back as we switch maps.
the beatmaker.
Luxray protection. Luxray protection.
Welcome to Blizzard World. This is a very fun map for you folks who haven't been to this one. It is a Blizzard-themed theme park. So
I was
Blizzard.
gonna say it's got some like Disney World vibes.
Yeah, yeah. So in the Overwatch world, Blizzard Entertainment, short of the game Overwatch, exists.
Aha.
Yeah, so there's this is a StarCraft theme ride that we are looking at right here. The Pylon Terrace. There's a whole bunch of cool references. I'll point them out as we go. This is another control point map, and we are going to see SAIT on the defense to start it up. We have got Danny Heatley here, playing, and then we've got Pork Rye over here. Great choice. Another shot character. Over here we have got Carbonatrix with the Symmetra, the spooky skins. And then we've got the newest character here. I have forgotten this one's name already.
Wu Yang, I
Wu
believe.
Yang. Yes. Thank you very much. Sorry about that one. Modern Plague. And D4 Sun with the Anna, the long-range healer. Always funny getting shot to be healed. Okay, Danny Heatley. They're going to be doing a couple jobs up here. Peppering the map. A flight character, but you see they do have fuel, so they cannot be sustained. Actually, one thing that the players actually pointed out earlier, the difference between Jetpack Cat and some of the other characters that can fly is Jetpack Cat is silent when they fly, or was silent when they fly. Over here, we have got a very loud flyer. As we're getting to dive into the point. Jump on over with Pork Rye. See what they're going to do here. They're just backing up, trying to get some space over here. Can't make any shots, can't really see anybody from that angle. See how Carbonatrix is doing. Carbonatrix trying to pester the enemy on both sides. Kind of hard to tank when you are below them. Whoa! A lot of damage just came through there. Getting rid of some of the Symmetra turrets. Punching down the Symmetra, but got taken out from behind here.
It's a one-for-one trade-off.
I think so, yeah. We're up here at the top here, the Flight to Duskwood. So you see those little carts moving around? Those aren't the carts that you got to push. Those are just little kid rides that you can jump on and go for a little tour. Danny Heatley just doing exactly what you want, just peppering, because sometimes those things can do a lot of damage and it slows two people down, because now you got to slow that DPS and you got to slow down that healer as well. Carbonatrix is just getting back up here. They're going to be poking a little bit. Looks like we got someone rushing to the point over on the other side, though. Yeah, he has snuck around here. Aimbot.exe going for a cheeky little take, and it looks like he might have started something for his team. There you go. Wow, just a little wraparound there from Aimbot.exe, and they take the point. So wait a couple moments, and the cart will come out, and then they just got to push that cart. We'll stay here on Aimbot. They might be using that Deadeye soon. See if they're going to get any height. No. Usually people end up going nice and high to get that Deadeye, but jump on over to a SAIT player, see how they are doing. Actually, let's do these ones over here. Carbonatrix.
Seem to be holding the bridge there.
Yeah.
Good old Gandalf style.
Shall not cross. Wow! Seen those missiles, that great ult over there from Danny Heatley, just raining down some fire and completely pushing the Florida
full team
Tech.
wipe there for a moment.
Completely took care of the Florida Tech Black. Danny Heatley, great use of that ult over there. Let's see if we can jump on with Modern Plague, give them a little bit of screen time here. Now,
Looks like he's holding on to his own ult as well.
yeah, Modern Plague sitting with that big wave ult. That one will push a lot of people out of the way, does a ton of healing as well. Seen some ult being used by the Florida Tech. SAIT says no thank you, and they decide to go the other way around. Both teams very split up from each other right now. Oh, we're seeing some healer on healer action here as they go, and Modern Plague gets above Soul Eater. Pork Eye picks up a double there off screen. Jump on over with Pork Eye. Nope, we were over with D4 Sun. Seeing how D4 Sun is doing. D4 Sun making a loop back, getting that height. Going for a couple more long-range heals. There we go. Great shot with the slowdown grenade there.
Topping up the Pharah there. Just in time. Oh, and down she goes. Spoke too soon.
Yeah, just couldn't quite keep enough damage for whatever was shooting at him. Just gonna put some into that Carbonatrix. Carbonatrix giving a really nice big background. Oh, we did see that ult go through that wave there. Oh, taken out from the back. Tide getting used. He's gonna zip away real quick. He's gonna try to get around the other side. He's getting chased down by their healer. No, this is a Symmetra. Sorry about that. All these costumes. There we go. Great job taking out the Symmetra. Had a little bit of help there from Danny Heatley. We're going to zip back on here with Danny Heatley with the Pharah. Trying to get some height. Trying to get a couple cheeky shots in with these long range missiles. Doing some pestering there. Wow. Pork Rye is in a very sneaky spot. Just popping out from around the corner. Getting those headshots. Doing some damage. And wow, using the shotgun to blast away that giant ape that would have really caused a lot of problems. Oh, Cassidy, though, gets the just slight advantage on that fight. Oh, speaking about Cassidy.
I just heard a
yeah, and I missed it. That was my bad. Sorry about that. But it looks like he missed his ult, too, so didn't really miss that much. Holy smokes. Rigbone over there getting incredibly aggressive as the Winston. Guess they just decided to change things up, and it's working for them. Where are they? Here we are, over here with Rigbone. Super aggressive, chasing everybody back, not letting SAIT, bunch up like they were before, but couldn't handle all of SAIT's mass at once. 60 seconds left. SAIT's managed to hold the point, keep that control point before getting to the halfway point. And the cart starts to move back. So right now it's slowly going back to the start. So we're going to stay with Modern Plague here. Getting a couple of those long-range shots in. They'll do a little bit of tracking, so they're not the easiest, well, they're not the easiest to hit, but they do track a little bit. You see it there, kind of curving. Jumping on with the Pharah over here. Danny's got the ult. Let's see if Danny's going to use this ult here. Danny, needs the heals and got it. Great teamwork. Porkrai gets another double off screen. Aimbot.exe, the recipient of that. All right, let's see if Danny Heatley gets over this wall here. Maybe they can make it. Nope, not quite. Just want to see this ult get used. Here it comes. There goes the big missiles, and didn't quite catch anybody. They're stuck in a tidal blast, though. That's going to be a ton of damage, but their team came out clutch, managed to get rid of the healer, Soul Eater there, before the tidal wave caught him, and that is it. The first round is complete. We're going to swap sides here. And Florida Tech has to push that cart. Or SAIT, sorry, has to push that cart. 83 meters. See what heroes SAIT decides to pick for this cart push. I think we'll probably see some of the very similar teammates. Yeah, did you see anything in there that you want to talk about?
I mean, just in general, a lot of really good teamwork from SAIT there. I think I said it before, but they are acting like a well-oiled machine there. And that seems to be showing up well in their stats. We were just kind of talking before this last match. They're currently ranked in the top 20 out of 70 teams in this league. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah. Which is really, really cool. Out of 70 different teams across North America in the NACE League. And we have 2 teams, which I'm guessing at the 4-3 record, are going to be in the top 20. All right, so as we jump on to the attack, Carbonetrix has switched over to the Winston, the big old dive hero. Love that monkey. Over here, we got D4Sun playing the Ana again, going for that long-range healing. That's great if you got a diving monkey.
And let's see, who else have we got here? Modern Plague is playing the Wu Yang again. And we got Sojourn again with Danny Heatley.
Yep.
Any changes on the other team?
Soul Eater with a Sinatra, Aimbot with another Jax over here. Watching Jax over here, trying to land a couple of these skill shots. Let's go to first-person view just to show you how fun it is or difficult it is to try to shoot these arrows. They're not hit scanned, so you have to like judge for where they're going to be with these arrows. Except when you get the machine gun of the Spirit Arrow, that kind of makes things a little bit easier. Trying to go for those shots. Wow! There we go. Carbonetrix jumps on in there. Watch them for a little bit as they zap some people around, scaring people in the back line. That's what you want from your Winston. And he punches. Holy smokes. Gets the melee kill on Rigbone. Florida Tech without a tank. Now they're going to be in trouble as 3 of them are down. Soul Eater and Jax making the right choice and deciding to concede at this point so they can get back together with their team. Jump on with Modern Plague for a little bit. And we'll see what D4Sun's up to. A sub in for the team, so they were nice enough to cover here at the last moment. Watch this healer do what they do best, just fire a couple rounds, keep the teammates up and running.
Topping up the Sojourn there, we can see. She's running low. She needs to be topped up.
All right, Danny Heatley over here. Danny Heatley, just keeping their distance, lining up those headshots. They got a full charge on the rail here, so we'll see if they let it go, and they do. It does connect. Hits a couple players, not quite enough to off them, though. May Ice Wall put up. Here comes this. They have their ult charged up. They're on a 5-player kill streak, though. No point in using the ult if everyone's gone. Holy smokes, they are behind the Florida Tech tank. That is not where you want a DPS character to be. Couldn't quite make it in there. SAIT gets the 3 kill, and they have pushed the point. That is it. Good games all around for everybody. So, after this play of the game, we are going to be going to the BRB screen, but stick around. We'll be having a player interview right after this game. So let's watch the Pork Rye here get this play of the game. Going on in, gets this one here. We're going to see an ult. We're going to see him unleash the dragon. Nope, just goes in for that zip there. Well, still great game from the SAIT team. Great game from Florida Tech. We'll be right back with a player interview. And we are back, folks. We have got Carbonatrix here on the voice chat. How's it going, man? How do you feel after that game? How's it going, man? How you feeling after that game? How's it going, man? How you feeling?
Feeling pretty good.
Perfect.
From the heart not to feel good after winning like that.
Yeah, man. Well, what did you guys think that SAIT did to really stand out?
We kind of just play aggressive as much as we can, make sure that they can't ever get set up for what they want to do.
That was fantastic. Yeah, you guys were incredibly aggressive there. You guys went with the dive comp both times. Are you the most familiar with that one?
Dive, it fits kind of our hero pool a bit, but it's not something we've practiced very much. So, where normally we play like the more brawly style with the launcher.
Well, you guys did an absolutely fantastic job tonight. Thank you very much. And thank you, everyone who was watching us. We want to say a big shout out to the entire team here, everybody at SAIT who makes this possible, including the man behind the desk, Benny G, tonight. Thank you, everybody out there. Anything last you want to say, Cam?
Have a good night.
Thank you.